Yo, yo, what's good? I got chat open.
What chat? YouTube?
YouTube chat.
Oh, let me go open that too, actually. Directamente de las gradas.
What up to Glenn in the chat? About time he shows up for his job. Gotta start paying this man, dog. What up to Glenn in the chat? About time he shows up for his job. Damn, Eric's flying in tomorrow for the game.
All
Eric,
right.
where you coming from, baby? And shout out to Sharky14 in the chat.
He said hi, daddies.
I think he's
Yo,
talking
what
to
up?
you, baby.
And
Yeah,
welcome
of
to another
course.
episode of
Oh
Straight
yeah.
from the
Who the fuck
Stands,
else is he
an
talking to?
unapologetic, unofficial LA
It's only
Galaxy
the two of us,
podcast,
so.
hosted by
Yeah.
4 or 5 my
Me or you,
supporters
both.
who bring you their thoughts and views on everything related to LA
You give it a few more
Galaxy,
minutes, or you wanna
straight
get
from the
started?
stands. I am your co-host Smarts, alongside
Yes,
the always
sir.
angry
That-
Angel,
that was
his
me.
counterpart
100%
level-headed
two
George,
kids,
and the
baby.
man with the facts, Masa.
Very
This is
possible.
Straight from the Stands.
That was me.
Intro's on right now.
Level-headed George, and the man with the facts, Masa. This is Straight from the Stands.
Intro's on right now. Good evening. Did I do that right?
Maybe. I
Close?
don't know. Good evening.
No,
Maybe.
no, but it's because I gotta add that little Rudy. Good evening. You know the way he does it. I gotta be
Yeah.
high for that shit. Cause he's always high, right? When he does it. Como
Mm,
marihuanero.
possibly. Who
All
knows?
right.
I don't know.
Okay. All right, Masa. Well, it's just you and I today, bro. You excited?
Always, baby. I always have a good time with you. Yeah, all the other two fools are, you know. I hope they don't hear this shit. Our
You know
shit's
what's
not.
crazy?
Our shit's not uploading to Spotify, huh?
No,
So I
it
think
hasn't
we're
been.
good. So
Yeah,
we're
I
good.
don't know what's
Fuck
been
these.
happening, bro.
Fuck George and fuck Rudy. To be honest.
Yeah, 100%. You know what's crazy though? Remember this
What?
how we started?
Was it?
Yeah. Well, you and I. Remember we
I
used to
brought
go
it up
hang
to
out.
you. Yeah.
Remember we used to go hang out, just chill at the bar, and we just talk, just get some
Mhm.
beers and just drink and
Yeah.
talk. And then I don't know. I think it might have been you say, we should do a fucking podcast.
Yeah.
You
It
know,
was.
or however you do it, or something. And I'm like, nah, pa qué, putas? Let's just keep doing this. But then I don't know. One day we just did it.
That is true.
I don't
That
even know how we got George and Rudy involved.
I think because we needed Rudy for all the tech shit, and I think George just tagged along.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
Damn.
Yeah, but nah, man. But so backstory. This is how the pod really did start. It was just Masa and I. We used to hang out. Used to come through out to when I used to live out in the Harbor City area.
Yeah.
Used to pick me up, and then we just hit the bars and we just kick it, bro.
Yeah. Have a
Just
couple
kick it and drink. And
beers,
just yeah,
play
just
some
talk
pool.
soccer, bro.
What was
Yep.
that bar we used to go to all the time?
The one right off of It was the one right, huh?
on the small street. Not the Irish one. There was a
Yeah,
little.
I thought you were talking about the Irish one.
No, no, no.
Oh, the Ale House, or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if it's still there. That spot was cool. It was
Yeah,
very
yeah.
chill. Yeah, it was cool. Just
Play
kick
some
it.
pool there.
Yeah, that's right. Then talk soccer, and we used to have aspirations, thinking our team was gonna be good. And now look at us, what 6, 7 years later, our team still
Nothing's
sucks.
changed.
Nothing's changed, huh?
Nothing's changed.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Except
It was
that
good.
Angel went to Riverside.
Yeah,
That's
that's
all.
true. That is true. What you do this weekend? What you do for Father's Day?
I was in Arizona actually.
What you doing out there? Oh, you were shooting
Isaiah,
guns, huh?
Isaiah. Nah, that wasn't me.
Oh, that was Alice.
Yeah, Alice wanted to shoot some guns. So
Okay. What you guys do
I,
out there?
we just chilled, bro. To be honest, at the family's house, we grilled on Saturday. Watched a lot of soccer this weekend. I watched the Nations League finals for the Europe.
Yeah.
Nations League
Crazy,
final
huh?
for
PKs?
the yeah. Nations League final for the U.S. Canada. I didn't watch the third place game. Mexico's trash. I've been saying this shit for like years already that If Liga MX doesn't change their strategy when it comes to bringing up young talent, it's gonna go downhill, and it's surely enough. It's going on now, and that's about it. I was chilling. I came back Monday morning. I left at 4 a.m. from Arizona, so I could get here early.
Any Father's Day gifts or anything?
Nah,
Any
for you
KY
know,
jelly or some shit?
you know how
Some special
fathers,
shit?
you know how Father's
No.
Day is. They
Yeah,
don't
not, no one
appreciate the
cares,
dad
huh?
as much. Yeah, no one cares.
Yeah, no one cares.
Yeah, it's all
That's
right,
cool.
though.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're back. Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Thank you, baby. It
Um,
was fun. You know what? Oh, I saw Anthony out there. I went to go visit him on Saturday night.
Anthony, who fuck's
Tony,
Anthony though?
Anthony, you don't know
Oh
Anthony?
shit, he moved out there.
He moved
I was
out
gonna
there.
ask him. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he moved out there.
Damn,
So I went to
I
chill
thought
with
about
my
it.
my
Okay.
my homie over there. We had a couple brewskis. I brought him some leftover asada from the same day earlier. Asked him if he was hungry, and I dropped by, had a
I don't
couple
know he
beers,
moved
just
out there, but
chilled.
I saw
Yeah,
that. I saw you were with him. Like, what the fuck? In Arizona. All right. Well, it makes sense. Arizona and Arizona. That makes sense, though.
yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah.
All right, cool, bro. I'm glad you had a good weekend. I'm glad you had
Thank
a
you,
good
baby. How
weekend.
was your weekend? Tell me.
Eh,
Oof, it was one of those tournaments.
Yeah, dog. They lost in PKs again in the final. I
it
thought we were over this. I thought we were over this, but
happens.
they did it again. Eli's team made it. All that hard work. They played. Actually, they played three really good teams this time around. They played Strikers. They played Strikers Irvine. They played Boca OC. And then who was the other one? Capo FC. The team ended up losing to in PKs. We
Damn.
played better teams for sure than those three teams, and the boys did well overall. But fuck, bro, I hate losing in pens, bro. Just and they were the better team in the
Why
final
do you hate losing in pens?
because it should have never gotten to pens in the first place, bro.
But
There
you
was
know
like
but
it
like
should have
pens
never
is
gotten
it's
should never gotten to
50-50,
pens.
baby.
Well,
It's
yeah, that's
50.
why it sucks, right? It sucks. It sucks that they lost that way. But they were the better team. They outplayed everyone that they played. They started slow, I think, in the first 2-3 games. They started a little slow, but they outplayed. And once they got back into the rhythm, they outplayed all three teams they played, even in the final. So the 4 games they played, they played their opponents. They didn't lose a single game in group stage. Solo para perder la final, loco.
Sorry.
On Father's Day too, dog. That ruined my. I was pissed because I hate when
You
these
were
boys
coaching,
lose.
no?
No, I'm not coaching. I was just warming them up because
Running
their
late.
coach. Yeah, he was coaching multiple teams. Listen, I'm unbeaten with these coach. I mean, with these kids as their coach, and when I warmed them up. The only losses that they have so far, is the very first time I ever coached them, and then right now, but they had to lose in PKs. They didn't even lose in regulation. They lost in PK. So listen, I'm not saying it's me, but I'm saying it's me. So
Well,
but that's where
maybe you
we're at, bro.
should
I mean, it
consider
was.
coaching.
I did. I started my coaching process already.
Nice. Remember, we're
Yeah, I already
supposed to
started
do
my
that
grassroots.
together too, and I've
Oh
been
yeah,
lagging it.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you have. Yeah, I already started though. Nah, but point is, Eli, they had a tournament all weekend, Saturday, Sunday, made it to the final. Big gaps in between the games, so we didn't end up leaving. Where were we? San Juan Capistrano till like I think both days around 6 p.m. or so. Got there pretty early in the early morning. I'd say around 9. Didn't leave till got around 6. So that was my weekend. All that just to get a second place fucking medal again. Dog, I was mad. I didn't even
You
fucking stay.
sound upset
I
still.
walked to the car instead. Let me go because we have to fucking park, but fuck nowhere to get the fucking car. So I'm not gonna fucking watch. I'm tired of too many fucking second place trophies, bro. It's an ongoing joke already with the dads. Like, how are we gonna lose this time in the final? Are we over under? Are we losing in pens? Or are we losing in regulation? We're getting there. It's hard.
But,
You get
but
to
you
so many
know,
finals
uh,
and you lose. This is 6 finals that they lose now.
it's okay, baby. At this age, it's not about wins and losses. It's about developing
Dog.
your skills, baby. You know
Yeah,
this
true.
more than anyone.
Of course, I know, but fuck that. I want to win, baby. Fuck, I don't want to be a loser. You know. But nah. So I'm working on Eli's little. That's so right now before joining, I was work. So I record all his games. Right now my eldest is actually taking. He recorded all the games this tournament, so I want him to get comfortable recording the game so that I can actually enjoy the game and watch the game, not focus so much on recording. But that's something I'm rewatching his games. I analyze his games. I talk with Eli. We go over some of his games, some of his highlights, and then I put together like a little highlight reel. So I capture all the best moments from his games, and then you guys will see it come up real soon. So when you guys see his little highlight reel, go check it out. Give us some love. If it's whack, let him know he's whack. If he's good, let him know be better.
When
Don't
I'm
tell me he's good. Just
scouting
tell
in
me
the near
better.
future
All right,
for any professional team, I'm gonna scout him, dog. I'm gonna.
dog. He's an Argentine, so I already know you're not gonna pick him up.
That's
Fuck out of
not
here with
true,
that.
dog.
He's not from South America. Fuck out of here.
He plays with that intensity. I seen it.
Yeah.
You don't have to be from there. You just gotta give me that intensity.
Yeah,
I
but
fuck
that's
with
where we're at, bro. That was my weekend. So I mean, apart from that, it's good. It's obviously changed.
it. And let me ask you a question
You
real
asked me
quick.
about the games. I didn't get a chance. You asked me before we went on if I caught many games. I didn't get much. I didn't get a chance to watch a lot of
Yeah,
games this
sounds like
weekend
you
because
were
of that.
busy. Let me ask you a question so we can transition into the weak ass Galaxy.
Yeah, for sure. Fuck it, run it.
How does it feel not having to worry about watching the Galaxy this weekend? It feels nice, huh?
It did. It was I was relieved. We didn't. Well, I already know what's gonna happen with the Galaxy. It's not gonna be a good time. It hasn't been a good time for a while. But there's always hope, man. The moment they start playing, like, fuck, it's a little bit. Doesn't matter. Like I
Yeah,
know I've been the most optimistic on it out here for sure, and I've been pretty accurate with a lot of my assessments for a while now. But still, your fucking team, bro. You want them to do well.
100%.
You want them to win. So I look forward to Galaxy days, even the days that they're fucking losing. The boys are telling me, "Why are you watching that? Yeah, we know you're gonna get mad." Yeah, but still my fucking team, bro. If I
Yeah,
put up with Eli shit, I'm gonna put up with their shit. So
yeah.
that's just how it is, bro. But it was good, man. It was a relief to not have any Galaxy. I did well. So the games did end early enough where I was able to catch the U.S. game, against Canada. So I did get to watch that. But apart from that, it was a relief. Not watching the G's and just focus on Eli and not worry about anything else. Because at the end of the day, even if Eli has shit going on, I still care about my Galaxy. Deep down inside.
100%.
That's how it be. How
100%.
about how was it for you?
It was good, bro, because same I'm on the boat with you where like if I know they're playing, I'm gonna make time no matter what. Like I could be fucking in the middle of a birthday party or whatever. And I'm gonna pull out my phone or I'm gonna stop what I'm doing for those 2 hours, no matter how ass the team is. No matter if I know they're gonna fucking take a fat ass L. You just make time for it. Like I don't know what it is, but not having to worry about damn Galaxy play. I gotta reschedule some shit or gotta, especially in Arizona, I gotta move around. I make everyone in Arizona watch it with me.
That's
The
right.
majority of them are Galaxy fans. Like the whole family's Galaxy fan, so they'll watch it with me. But like when I watch it with them, and it's embarrassing to show them this team, it kind of sucks. Kind of kills the mood.
Nah, for sure. Definitely, 100%. Well, then, what does that tell you? Let's jump into it. Fuck it. Let's run the shit.
All right. Let's
You
start
had
with the
something for
rumors.
me. There you go.
Rumors,
There you
baby,
go.
from your team in Liga MX.
Rawr.
Supposedly he's being offered to the Galaxy. There might be mutual interest
So when you
for.
mentioned that to me, and somebody else mentioned it to me too, I had forgotten about it, but I wanted to check. It wasn't just Galaxy they've been offered. They've been offered two other teams also in the Liga. I think Cruz Azul and I want to say Toluca. So
Mhm.
there's three teams that potentially Nico can be sent to.
Oh, what's his full
So
name? Nico Lopez? Nicolas Lopez?
Nicolas, yeah, but they just go by Nico.
Okay.
So my understanding, right from what I was reading, is Tigres basically told him, "Yo, you're not coming back. So let's find you a home where you're gonna be happy." It sounds like they're trying to do the right way. Like, hey, we don't want your services this upcoming season, but we're gonna offer you some teams here. I got two options in Toluca and Cruz Azul, which they're pretty decent. Well, actually, right now they're good teams in Mexico, right? And then we'll also offer you to the Galaxy. In terms of, hey, they need some shit, right? Especially we're talking about that striker position.
Mhm.
I think it could work. Right, but then that would lead us to a question that we can talk about. Maybe we'll talk about it right now in the business. We got a whole lot to cover, but if we want that winger, if we want that forward. But point is, that's my understanding that Tigres is not bringing him back. That's a guarantee. It's not happening. They're not going to renew a contract and like that. So he's going to be available. He's been made available to both. Sorry, three teams: Galaxy, Cruz Azul, and Toluca. That's where that stands right now.
What do you think? You think he fits in
I
to
think
our
Nico's
system?
solid,
Because he,
bro. I'm a
well,
fan of his. The thing is that I don't I don't I think he got hurt. That's what happened because I know he didn't play for he went for I don't know, good maybe 6-7 games where he didn't play this season. Can't
mhm.
remember what it was behind it. I should have fucking looked this up and I should know this. Embarrassing. But point is once he came back from his injury or whatever it was, maybe he was just in the doghouse. I can't remember what happened, but over the last few games, I mean 4 or 5 games, he was getting playing time. He played a lot in the final against Chivas. The last one I think came in as a sub, in the first one at home So he helped them. He helped them be champions. But the thing about him, he's an Uruguayo. He's a charrua. He's your type of people. So he's a hustler. He works hard, and he's good. I like him. Fire Cook, I think he's lefty. No, he's left-footed player, so
Yeah.
gives you a different view of the field than we don't really have right now in terms of apart from Costa, and let's not talk about Chikinugi because that doesn't count. But apart from Costa, it's a different dynamic. So I like him. I like Nico. My thing is I don't want to go for a forward,
Okay.
but that's my thing, right?
Here's my second question because I don't know enough. I don't watch Liga MX anymore. It's been a minute. Is
Yes, he
he
is
someone?
versatile.
Is he someone that you can throw out? Why?
Yeah, he is
Like if you need
versatile.
to.
He is versatile. Yeah,
Interesting.
because think about it, Gignac was always the focal point,
Yeah, that's
right?
what I was thinking of.
So he's always been playing in. Think of it I'm not gonna say in a 4-3-3 type of world, but that's kind of the ideology behind it and type of the position that he's playing, right? So we're at least from the way I remember him playing, and it's that type of mentality where you putting him if he were to come in where he can play more of that attacking forward role, kind of the way that Costa is doing it, the way that what's his face is doing it right now.
Tyler Boyd.
Yeah, Tyler Boyd is, because you're not really seeing them defend. They're really more so, forwards right now in the way that we're having them play. I mean, you just saw it. We talked about Costa in the last game. Fucking half-ass defending. Sure, he dropped to support, but you don't call that defending. He was just there said estorbo por gusto, right? But again, that's where we're at with Nico.
Okay.
I would like the signing if it happens, but I also wouldn't be like, yo, he's the second
Doing
coming and he's gonna be our savior. He's a solid acquisition, but if we're talking about we have DP spot available in Chicha, right, and maybe some more moves and other stuff potentially in this window, what we can have. I don't know if he's it, man. I don't know if he's it.
uh, since we're on the subject, before we move on, would you take Joseph Martinez or Nico if that was the replacement for Chicharito
Nico
for the remaining
because
season, the
Nico
remainder of the
because I'm
season?
still on this boat where I don't want to go after a DP striker right now. I get it. Dayan has been cold, but you know what? Chicha was cold and he was our DP striker, and we're still in the same spot. You have Judd right there that's is coming in for a spot. Listen, at some point, Dayan, if you want to be the man, if you want to stop coming off the bench, you got to start getting hot. You got to find, and on top of that, he's not getting the service, right? He's not getting the work, right? So you can't just be like, oh, but Dayan's been cold. But I talked about it last pod. We're not being creative in the attack either, right? We're one dimensional. We're not really creating anything down the middle. There's no creativity. I still don't think. Listen, Brian Nag News. There's one thing that he says a lot too. To me, fucking Barca boy,
Ricky
um,
Push.
Ricky Bush. He's not a cam, bro. And if we're not gonna get some creativity elsewhere, Dayan's not gonna be getting his opportunities. So
Yeah.
I go revert back to it. I don't want Joseph for that same reason. I get people say, hey, Joseph can create some of his things himself. Sure, absolutely. I'm not gonna knock that 100%. It's a little bit different in the type of forward that we're getting, but we're talking about spending DP money. I'd rather take my chances with a winger, but I seem to be on the outside of this. Everyone that I've heard so far that they want the Jose Martinez type of player. They want that forward. They want the DP signing to be a forward. Okay, listen, it's not it's normal. I'm always kind of on the outside of things with what everyone else says, but that's to each their own, right? What do you think?
It's a tough question for me. To me, I would only take Joseph if it's for the remaining of the season, and then you have the open DP spot. Then yeah, I'll take Joseph. But if it's something permanent, like we gotta bring some DP that's gonna be here for a couple years, then I might take that winger. You know. But if it's just for 6 months, I'll sign Joseph. I'm taking Joseph. He's proven MLS. I'm sure he's not what he was before the injury, but Miami need to offload players, and he seems like a good option. At
So you
least
bringing Joseph in on a DP signing or TAM signing?
it would be DP because he's a
Okay, so let
DP.
me uh, let me throw something in there. What if Josie Altidore is available, which he is available, and you can bring him on a TAM deal just for the remainder of the 6 months? As Vanny's boy.
That's Vanny's boy, but do you play him
I'm
over
asking you a question.
Dejan? Nah, I don't know.
Doesn't have Listen, if you're Dayon, if you have someone like that coming in, it better light a fire in your ass.
I guess that's right. Um,
And if you have Josie come off the bench, shit.
if I have Altidore for 6 months on Tam or Joseph on 6 months for Tam, is that what you're asking me?
No, for DP.
But for 6 months,
Hmm.
I'll take Joseph. Joseph on 6 months.
Damn.
DP.
See, that's. I still don't think we have the pieces to create for
I
either
agree.
Josie Altidore
I agree.
or Joseph Martinez. So if that's the
But
case, I'd rather say my DP spot and bring a
there's no
washed up
reason.
ass whack ass Josie Altidore.
There's no reason to save up your DP spot if
Why
it's for
not?
6 months. That's what I'm arguing here. If it's till the end of the season, I'll bring in Joseph on a DP contract. Like, why would it matter
But what I'm
if at
getting
the
at
end of
is
the
if
season
you
it's
can
gonna
make
be
a
open?
signing right after that transfer window closes for free agent you can keep for the long term.
Oh, I see.
That's my point. Right?
Nah,
Look, at the
you
end
know
of the day,
what?
it's a gamble.
I'll
At
take
the
the
end, it's a
6 months
gamble.
of Joseph because I much rather winter time come around and Vanny is not bringing in a player
Eric
if
Sosa makes
Vanny's
a
not gonna
solid
be
point
here.
here in the chat. And we can get Joseph on a TAM deal where Miami's playing for a portion of the contract, then yeah, let's do it. I won't argue that at all
Me
either.
neither.
Point is, I want one of the two. Doesn't matter. It would be an option, not
We
an
need
ideal
something.
option. We need something, but on TAM deal, I'm just not trying to spend that DP money.
Okay.
Listen, fuck it, get another fine the following year, 2 years from now. Let Kuntz get $1 million fine for backdoor transactions, right? But give me a DP signing that's gonna make a contribution here in the summer. Find a way to get it done, whether it's
Mhm.
before or after the transfer window, because it's only that's when the ban is, right?
The ban is till the summer's over.
Right. It's just that transfer window when
Yeah.
it's official, exactly. So you can essentially get a free agent before or after.
Yeah. That is true.
So again, that's where I'm at with that. I don't think we have any more rumors.
That's
I'm
it.
still in the boat where I don't know if we go for a striker. I just think we're gonna be dumb enough to do it, and everyone thinks that getting a DP striker or a striker of that or like Josie, a TAM striker, is gonna be a difference for us. I don't agree because we're not creating enough, in my opinion. But hey, yo que sé, ¿verdad? Yo que sé de fútbol.
I
Nah,
mean, nah, let's move on. I'm not gonna argue with you on this about creativity or whatnot. Um, we play SKC Wednesday night, tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m.
yes.
All supporter groups are back in the stands. Boycott's officially over. First game back with everyone. Should be back. You gonna be there, Angel?
I don't know yet. Eli has training,
Okay,
so you
okay.
already know how that goes. If I can't make it though, I got a ticket plus parking pass. Hit me up.
How many tickets you got?
Right now, just the one. We can
All
talk
right,
about it. We can talk
all
about
right.
it.
We'll talk
Yeah.
about it after. But we play SKC, and I was looking up SKC record versus us. At least the last 5 games, they whooped our ass. Three out of the 5 times, and the other 2 times was a draw. And then another interesting fact is that Vanny's never beaten Peter
Vermees.
Vermees, which is fucking insane stat. In his whole career, Toronto.
So what you're saying is that Wednesday is going to be the difference maker. Well, talk to me, my son. What are we thinking about Wednesday then? What's our lineup? What are teams coming out with? What do you think about the
Oof,
energy?
I think Jalen Neal is gone because he's on the Gold Cup roster.
Mm-hmm. Dayon's gone too, right?
Dejan's gone.
And there's one more person.
Savaleta's gone,
Samaleta's gone. That's right. Mm-hmm.
and we're talking about CBs right here. Two CBs, Jalen Neal and Savaleta. I know Savaleta's trash, but still that piece.
Yeah, especially with
Uh,
the fact that Koulibaly and Mavinga always fall. They play
I
two,
think
3 minutes,
Leardom is
game starts,
gone.
and they both fall.
I think Leardom is gone. Suriname call up, if I'm not mistaken. And
So that's it, right?
I feel like I'm missing somebody.
I think that's it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I think we go with Bond in the back. Uh, Aude, Mavinga, Cáceres, and Caligari. That's my back four. Midfield, it's gonna be Delgado, Brugman, and Puig. And my wingers is Douglas Costa and Tyler Boyd. And up top, it's gonna be Preston Judd. That's how I see our starting 11. tomorrow. You?
I have no argument. I'm the same boat. So you don't think anything about the weekend? You put the best possible players right now, especially after you've had what, a week and a half
A week and a half
off.
off. SKC played on Sunday against Levas in a close game. Um, so we should be better rested than they are, and they have to travel here. I don't think they stayed for the 3 days, or they probably did. Who knows? Point is, they played. We're we're a week and a half rested, or yeah, week and a half rested. We didn't play this weekend, so I don't know, man. We should we should have an advantage here, especially at
What's the
home.
advantage?
At home,
Okay.
fans are back and
Okay.
we're better rested. That's
Okay.
advantage Galaxy all day.
We never traveled or anything. Assuming that they didn't travel, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
That's advantage. But SKC prior to losing to Levas on Sunday, and since Alan Polido made his comeback to SKC, they
He's
look
been hot,
different.
huh?
It's been a different team. They
He's
like
been
turned
hot
that
since
shit
he came
around.
back, huh?
Yep, he's been scoring nonstop, being involved in the attack. It's crazy how much that team's changed since he came back, and everyone wrote him off. They thought that he was done deal,
Because
but
of the injury. Yeah,
yeah,
it was a
but
pretty bad one.
he's looking good though. He's looking good. He's looking dangerous. I don't know, man. It's gonna be a tough game, especially considering that we're missing. To me, who's been the best player this season, or
Jalen Neal.
second best player, Jalen Neal. That's gonna be an interesting one because I feel like even though he's young and he's still learning, I feel like he has this calmness to him playing out the back. It's never rushed and it's always a good touch forward, always a line breaking pass forward. And I don't know if Mavinga has that in his game. Um, and then we haven't had any firepower up top all season. So I'm interested to see Judd tomorrow. I want to see how he handles that pressure of starting his first MLS game and you know see if he can put him away. I mean, he has one goal this season.
So what do you want to see off the bat? Right, we're talking about energy should be hot, right? Everyone should be. I don't know if he's gonna be packed house. It's Wednesday. It's just a fucking
Mhm.
bitch. But regardless, there should be some energy in the stadium. There should be a little buzz. Like you said, team maybe should come out rejuvenated. Because it's a fresh start. It feels like a fresh start right now, right? With the
Yeah.
changes have happened, it's a known thing that supporter groups are going to be back. What are you thinking here? If you're the Galaxy, what do you want to do in those first 10, 15 minutes of the game?
I would want to implement my play style, which is the possession game, right? But not so much how we've been playing all season, more like how we played the last minutes against St. Louis, where we're, being a little more direct with possession. I want to see that. I want to see line breaking passes. I don't want to see so much side to side type of shit. It's more like we have the ball and we're gonna take risk and we're gonna try to get the ball into the final third and make something happen. Whether it's Tyler Boyd taking player one on one, cutting in, crossing, taking a shot. Same thing with Costa cutting in, taking a shot, or putting in a good cross, looking for Preston Judd. I want to see my fucking midfielders. Uh, when we have the ball out wide, I want to see my midfielders push at least one or two push into the box, or one on top of the box and a second run into the small box. Because sometimes when we put crosses in, it's just one forward in the box, and it's so disconnected. And I want to see more of a overload type of some overload from my midfielders into the box. Take a little more risk. You're playing at home. Fuck it. You need the points. Why are we playing so conservative with this possession? So that's what I want to see. I think if we able to do that and control the game, 'cause we could obviously possess the ball. Like we have one of the highest
Yeah, but we
percentages.
talked about this, like multiple times throughout the years we've been here is possession with intent, right? One thing
Yeah,
is fucking you can bang the ball around back and forth. You can. We talked about. We used to joke about this about Daniel Steres having What is it like 100% passing rate? Motherfucker, you can pass it back and forth with between your goalie the entire game. You're gonna have 100% passing rate. My point is, whatever you do with your possession, there has to be intent, right? You can't just bang around, pass it around. Oh, I don't see a gap. No, well, no, fuck that risk. You're at home. I'm with you 100%,
Yeah.
100%. For me though, the only thing I would add to your comments and everything you said, and I think I'm in agreement with you here is, I just need urgency. Right when that game starts, I don't just want to start banging the ball around, moving it around. That boring ass vanity ball we've been seeing. Where you're just moving the ball around. Oh well, they have control position. Give a fuck.
Yeah.
Go at them early on, like you said. Overload these boxes. Cause some chaos. How many times have we talked about on here? Well, me, you specifically about causing chaos. We don't want chaos. Make fuck being pretty. We need
Yep.
points. Right now, we even
100%.
need points. If, like you said, overload those boxes, we're going to do these crosses. If not, find some intricacy inside, right at the top of the box.
Yeah.
Right. One thing that Daya does well, apart from him missing a lot of goals or not being that active, he does retain the ball well. He
Hmm.
doesn't lose the ball the way Chicharo was. He doesn't have the heavy touches. So when we do see his transitional plays with Dayan, it doesn't get stagnant. The play doesn't get stagnant because we're not losing the ball. The ball's not going backwards. He does continue the play. Now it's what we do with the rest of that where it kind of just dies out. Right. So I want to continue. I want to see more of that where, like you said, direct, cause some chaos in the box. It doesn't have to be fucking pretty. Right now,
Yep.
we don't give fuck playing beautiful. Fuck
Yep.
Rudy's style of play. Right now, we need win style of play. Whether it's overloading the boxes, fucking taking some shots from outside, risking in dangerous areas, maybe every now and then. Something different. I need urgency. Understanding the moment that ball is kicked off, we're going to goal. We need to go to goal.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
100%. I agree. And the thing is, like, even to what you say, like, it doesn't have to be pretty, but fuck, man, sometimes being direct is a lot. It's very pretty to me. Like if players, to me, if players don't take risk going forward, then anyone could do your fucking job, bro. Anyone could do what you do. If you don't, if you hesitate to take that risk, if you see the fucking opening, try it. Try it. That's what sets great players from good players. And I feel like this team, this system is holding players behind, or holding players, or not giving them the creativity to just do it. Just try it. Like at this point, what do you have to lose?
You expect that Kansas City's gonna come out and just not park the bus, but definitely be more conservative, play a little bit more defensive, let us have the ball, and try to hit us on the counters.
I
Especially
mean,
the fact that they do break out well.
yeah, 100%. They have pacey wingers. They have good wingers and good backs. So they might sit and wait for us, especially since they're probably going to be on tired legs. They might rotate a little bit. Uh, I expect them to sit back, but I do think they're dangerous on the counter. I mean, just the first game this season, I remember that shit. They had their chances, they couldn't put them away, and so did we. It was a back and forth game, but they were waiting for us at home. And the difference now is they have Alan Pulido. They have someone who can score goals. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. I think it's going to be a good matchup. I don't want to say fun. Uh,
So this is
I
my
hope.
question.
Uh huh.
Let's say we need to make some changes. Something happens, right? Let's say we are losing, or let's say it's 0-0, but we have to go for the win at home.
Okay.
Or tied one. One point is tie or down with, let's say, 15, 20 minutes after the game. Who are you bringing in right now to make some changes?
God damn. That's the
Right?
tough. That's a difficult
That
question.
exactly. So what are we doing here? Right? Who do you foresee right now being on the bench for this game? Obviously, Chiki Nugi, Daniel Aguirre,
Raheem Edwards.
Raheem Edwards,
I don't even know.
Memo.
Memo Rodriguez. That other fool we signed from KC. What's like Uriel?
Oh
No,
yeah.
I forgot his
But
name.
see, but what you're not gonna if we need to go forward and we need to
You know
press and
who
we need to create, you
would
can't toss
bring
him in
him
there.
up if he's here? Johnny Perez.
Puta loco. Ese es serio, masa. Be serious. No, 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 that
Bro,
loco.
I mean, look at what we have. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you risk it?
But that's our problem. We're not going to.
I heard they might loan up the striker from G2,
I was reading that too. I
and
mean, because you don't
he's
have a
been
backup forward,
he's been good this year for the G2s.
and
He's
that
one
was
of
my
the top
point.
top scorers.
We don't. If Judd goes down, or if he needs to, if he gets gassed out, who are you bringing in this spot? Who's going forward?
And no fucking idea, bro. No idea. You think
Which is,
Dejan flies back today to try to get here tomorrow to
I
come off
hope
the
so.
bench?
And if he does, I love him more because we need something, right? We don't have backup, right? And the reality is that Galaxy, we don't start fast. When we get into games, we get into games late.
Yeah.
And right now we don't have in general. I've been saying this for a minute. We don't. I don't think we have the right pieces to come off the bench and be game changers. We had some
100%.
spark as of late. Fuck yeah, kudos to those guys for going in there and working. But right now we're even more stretched thin. Right? No Chicha. Right? He's
No,
he's he's done. Potentially no Dayan. Where
damn,
we at here?
not much. We got our 11, and that's about it.
So I got a George on this shit, man. We got to punch him in the mouth early.
Let's
We got to come
go.
in. We just got to fucking dictate this game, score a couple early, and just drown them out. Make
Yeah.
them come at us, and then maybe try to hit them a couple more counters. What's your prediction?
Oof. Caught me off guard.
Fuck
Uh,
yeah.
I think we win 2-1. Uh, uh, I
Who
think Judd
scores?
scores. Judd scores one. He gets one, and Tyler Boyd. That's my prediction. 2-1.
Ah man, I don't want to do this, but I don't feel confident with this at all. But I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna say we get a win.
Let's
We need to.
go.
We need some. And at this point, it's not because I generally think it's gonna happen. Is a lot of the teams above us have been getting points. If we want an opportunity, any chance to get into playoffs, which I think the season is washed, but it has to start here.
Yeah,
I think it's you're
especially at
so deep a
home.
season. Yes, at home you have the whole Chris Klein thing out the picture. You know, you don't have that animosity right now between the supporter groups and the players and the front office. That's done. It feels like a fresh start. This is an opportunity for the team. This could be the catalyst for the rest of the season.
I
So if it
agree.
doesn't happen here, just ya vale verga todo. I mean, it already is, but it just can't valer verga anymore. That's pretty
Yeah.
much it. All right, but for me, scores, man. I'll say Costa gets another because he's been pretty hot the last couple of games. He's had a few missed opportunities. He scored a couple. Was it a couple or just one? But point is, he had some good looks. He seems to be pretty active as of late. He's been pretty dynamic as of late. He's looking a little bit more Costa-ish. Well, we were hoping to get. I say he gets one. I say Ricky finally gets one. And you know what my son gonna say is 3-1.
Oh, who gets the third?
I'll say your boy Tyler Boyd.
Tyler
My boy
Boyd.
too.
My
Yep. Say
dog.
three
That's my
one.
dog.
That's just because we need something. But realistically it might be like 1-3 and we lose.
Alan Pulido hat trick.
Alan Pulido fucking 3 goals and then one on goal. That's what happens. He scores one for us because he feels
Yeah.
bad. There you go. All 4 goals, Alan Pulido.
God
Um
damn.
yep. Then that moves us forward to Saturday. Away to
Damn.
Colorado.
Kevin Cabral gonna fuck us again.
Well, first question is, do we expect to have the squad back or who won't
I
be
think
back?
so. They should be. Everybody should be back.
But I thought
'Cause I
Jalen
think.
Neal was gone. He's gonna
Oh,
be gone
that's right.
for
The Gold Cup.
and Savaleta is too. I mean, I know Savaleta's fine, whatever. We're fine without him, but Jalen Neal's
Yeah.
still gone. But we do expect Dayan to be back though, right?
Dejan should be back. I
Okay.
think Leardom should be back. I don't know if Surina made it to the Gold Cup.
But Dayan is my main issue though.
Your main issue.
That's
Dejan should
yeah.
be back. Dejan is
Okay,
back
so
for
then we're
sure.
good. So then what are we looking at for Saturday? We're away to Colorado. We already know about the altitude. I don't
I think
they
Colibali
fucked
might
us
get a
up.
start. if healthy for
So will you rotate
one of the
even though you
CBs.
need
Nah, you
points?
know what? A week and a half rest, 3 days off. Went Thursdays. We're playing Sunday or Saturday.
I thought George said Saturday, but point is the weekend, bro.
Yeah, I'm keeping the same lineup. Just I'm plugging Dejan in. Or depending how Judd does, because if Judd scores one or two,
Or if he has a good game, he doesn't have to score, but if he's so involved where there is some creativity, there's some chances, he assists in being chaotic in the box where it leads to a couple goals or a goal or something like that. I'd give him another look too. Let
yeah,
Dejan maybe have some more rest and come off the bench as a super sub like he likes to be. Hey, he
that's
did it.
true.
He did it for Serbia.
Okay, so we are playing on Saturday.
There you go.
Saturday 6. Um, yeah, man. I mean, that would be my only change.
Okay.
And then
What are we thinking there with the red cards and everything that Colorado has? I don't know if any of those are going to carry over, but for sure one of them will,
I
right?
think
Because it was
Galvin has
it
to
was a
carry
straight red.
over. Yeah, Abubakar is double yellow, so he should be back. And he always fucks us too, so that's not good news.
Yeah, that's crazy, huh? Fucking
Um,
defender always shitting on us.
to be honest, I don't expect to win this game. Colorado likes to sit back. I don't think we're creative enough to break that block. They're good at counters. They have more pace than us. We're
So how many
playing
does
it.
Cabral put on us?
Maybe one.
All right.
But I don't see us winning this game. To me, a draw in Colorado is a good result. Altitude, all that shit comes into play. Um, so we could get a draw is what I'm hoping for. Do I think it's likely? Probably not. Um, but yeah, bro, I wouldn't even know how to approach this game. I'll probably just play possession, keep the ball as much as I can,
Just hope for the best.
and play Vanny ball. Play boring as Vanny ball. I'll just play side to side. Don't attack. Don't do shit. Don't make any mistakes in the back. Just keep the ball for 90 minutes and pray that you don't get scored scored on.
All
That's how
right.
I would run that game.
I'll
Or
back you up on this
play the
just for the
counter.
sake of it.
If
Yeah, just play a counter.
play the counter. That's how I would play it.
So what's your score prediction for there?
0-0, bro. It's gonna be a whack ass game.
Damn.
0-0.
You know what? Fuck it, bro. The guy's not here. I'm gonna say 1-0 Galaxy, bro. Fuck it. I don't give a shit right now. We're gonna go
Cabral on goal.
yeah, Cabral on goal, baby. We're gonna be on 2-game win streak. When these guys come back, though, la verga. So they're the problem.
Yeah, I fuck
All
with that.
right.
I
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
with
bro.
that.
All right.
Anything you're worried about, Colorado?
Just
They
that
feel
pace, man. Just that pace. Because we're not gonna have Jalen Neal right down the middle. We're talking about Koulibaly, who's injury prone. Mavinga, who's injury prone. Obviously, we know Caceres is not the oldest. In those transitions, in those counters, whenever they hit those counters, our our left back and our right back, they have to be on it, bro. They need to be able to tuck in and cover because we're gonna need their speed, specifically Calegari's speed. He's the only
Mhm.
one, in my opinion, who can probably keep up with Cabral. Because Cabral, listen, we know him. We know him well. One thing that he always did well, he gets his looks. Great fucking looks.
Yep.
Dope ass looks. But siempre la cae al final. Like he does all the hard shit and the easy shit never gets it. But it's gonna happen with us, right? He's gonna do all the hard work and the easy part finishing, he will do it.
Yeah.
He did it at home already.
Yep.
Here.
I was there.
So he's gonna do it again. It never fails. We're former Galaxy players. Fuck us real good.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. I agree with you. Pace is my concern, but I mean, let's see how we approach the game. Obviously, we want the 3 points. I don't see how that's possible. Um, and that's it. That's it for Colorado. That's it
All
for.
right. Well, again, we'll keep it really short. We'll move over here to these questions and knock these out. Do you have any? See any on Discord? I don't pay attention to Discord. I never do. Dog, I
Let
ain't
me
shit.
check real quick.
Yeah. Well, I'll jump on with the in the meantime with what we have here on Instagram. Glenn underscore two. Oh shit! It's fucking Glenn. Glenn with two N's underscore two NZs 1 to 1. Yeah, striker or winger. We kind of talked about this earlier,
Yeah.
but if I had my way, I go Cam. Not even, not even striker or winger.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
Since you brought it up, I will argue this with you.
Okay.
Uh, I think the cam position is dying, and it's been dying for a long time in soccer in general. I don't see the need of it. Um, I think Ricky Puig is creative enough to where we can make shit happen if we have better wingers. So I'm gonna answer your question. I'll take the winger over the striker.
Okay, but earlier you were fighting me on the
We
striker,
were
the
fighting,
winger,
but no, but it depends for 6 months. We obviously need. I still think Dejan could turn his shit around.
and I still think this season is a wash. So you got to think about the long term for the following year. If you can get the right player right now that you think could
If we
fit the
could get
long
the
run.
right player right now, then yeah, you go for the winger. So winger. I don't think we need a
So
cam.
winger, Glenn. There's the answer. Winger. S Gons 009. Any thoughts on who our next president should be? Cunts take over or have him be Copers? Coppers? Shit, I don't know what that word is. I apologize. And I'm studious, but I don't know what the fuck that is. But point should it have it? Should just have Coons take over, or basically have him cooperate with other people, like have him a partnership with other people? I think Corner Galaxy. I actually caught their pod recently, and I don't remember if it was Max or if it was Josh. One of them mentioned that Kuntz's role most likely, along, and then I'm kind of paraphrasing. This is a while ago already. I don't remember exactly how they said and what it was said, but the way I remember it is, um, Kuntz is not really going to be the president, overall president. He'll just be the operational guy, right? Bringing the players, the good players, making those decisions, making those moves. Do you think he'll be president too?
Mm, I mean, I don't see why not. I think he's learned a lot from where he's been, where he's capable of running the club. Now, if he says he doesn't want to do it and he just want to run the operations or whatever the fuck, then you let him. But I think he's more than capable. I mean, look at the team they built down the street. Every season, it's been a competitive team, and he was part of that. He used to work in what, baseball, successful baseball teams, successful MLS teams. I mean, he knows the ins and out of MLS. So I don't see why he couldn't be a president. Um, but if he doesn't feel capable, then I guess not. But I mean, I would, if he was like, "Yo, let me run this shit. I'm more than capable. Here's my resume." I hand it to him. Like, fuck it, bro. Here.
I'm with you in the sense that we got this guy right with all this, with his pedigree and everything that he brings with him, his resume. So if it's not gonna be him, he, I'm still with you. Go after fuck, Sacramento,
Oh, Todd Donovan.
Todd Donovan, and it's just because of what he's done in Sacramento
Hmm.
since he took over. That's commendable, bro. We're talking about second division at this point, right? Or whatever they're categorized
They
right
made
now.
the U.S. Open Cup
They
final
made US
last
Open
year.
Cup final, and they're always competitive. They have good crowd. He's done a great job down there. So why not him?
That works. That works for me. I wouldn't
So
be opposed.
that's where I'm at. I'm with one of the two. Either you go Donovan or you go with a guy you already have who was brought in and he has success elsewhere. He's
Hmm.
brought success. He wants to bring success here. So
Yep,
fuck it, just give it to him.
I agree.
Uh, Steve, after Steve, my boy. He said, "My guys, what's a Rose Bowl worthy tifo? Sneaking way down the line, huh? What is a
I mean, that shit is not that far off, bro. We're like a month away, or
damn? You were
couple.
it's Les. It's July 4th, huh?
It's
Fuck.
fucking
You're right. Damn, it's tifo
like three
time.
weeks,
Fuck, dog. That's crazy. That is
two
crazy.
weeks, two weeks.
So what are you thinking? What's a solid tifo here?
For me, it would be something that ties in the team to the Rose Bowl, since we're back home. Uh, our first home.
I have it already too, but
something like that. I wouldn't. It has to be G's only though. Like I wouldn't even acknowledge a rival because I know people throw out ideas and they want to throw in a rival in there. Fuck that. It's about
yeah,
us.
100%.
It's about our homecoming. Some shit within the lines. That's my tifo.
Mine is the one that I mentioned already in our little chat a few. I think it might have been a year ago or two, and Brian knows about this because I mentioned it to him already too. And I'm gonna give Gus a big shout out for this one too because he's been pushing for this. Gus from Pescador Gus. He's been pushing this shit heavy, and it's that Raul tifo, bro.
Oof.
It ties to the Rose Bowl days. Talk about championships, talk about history, and he's still part of it now. You know, for as shitty as the team is, he's still the bright spot. When we see this man on TV and I see he's still around, do shit that makes me happy, bro.
That would be fire, actually.
So the rule, bro, that's the answer in my opinion is the rule.
That would be so heat.
Yeah, and
I could
we're not
see
talking
it
about small scale. I'm talking about big scale rule. You know, with the rings and
with
everything,
the
so you can see the
rings.
detail. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I would be
Um,
fucking fire.
I mean, that was my something that I've been pushing there, and shout out to Gus for that one too, because that's something that he's been asking for a minute too. So, and then he follows up with after hosting Salvadoran Heritage Night at Dodger Stadium. Fuck yeah, that's August 30th, right? August 31st. No, August 30th. August only has
Yeah.
30
Get
days.
your ticket.
Yep, go get your tickets. Head on over to AFTA on Instagram. Click on the link and get your tickets. Support my peoples, dog. I went to one last year. That shit was dope. I still got my Salvi jersey. This is Dodgers with the little flag. That shit was tight, bro. Seeing so many Salvadorans at Dodger Stadium. That shit was dope. That shit was
Yeah,
dope. Plus, already white and blue, so you know,
that is true.
same shit, bro. Already same shit. Logan Jones 01. Would you guys take BJ Callahan as a new coach to take over for Vanny? He said, I would. I would not.
BJ Callahan.
Yeah, isn't that the US guy?
That nah, fuck that. Why? Why?
Why did you say it like that? Just because he's the US coach?
Nah, I'm not saying that, but fuck this fool coach one game, two games in Nations League, a fucking short tournament. Why would I take that risk?
I mean,
If
he's been their assistant for a minute. Then let me look up his shit. What's his
so is Dave
so he's been in
Sarchin or
Philly well, he's been Philadelphia Union assistant, the United States assistant, and then interim right now for the US. You're thinking about it because of Philly, huh? I see it. Yeah. Yeah. No que no cerote. Come mierda mejor.
nah,
That's what
I
you get
still
just
wouldn't
because
do
you
it.
don't recognize the name, huh? But once you hear the team
It's a
he was
resume
part
for me,
of,
baby. See, I'm not Chris Klein, so I don't hire based off names. I hire based off resume. Uh, but it's still a no for me, dog. This club is too big to be fucking around like that, man.
yeah,
Or
that's my shit, bro.
we were too big.
Well, the name is still there. I mean, it's appealing, you know, and
Yeah,
I'm with you. I think that's my only thing. I'm not gonna knock Sir Callahan here. I just think we need a more pedigree right now with our squad, right? So that we can go back to acquiring big name players in terms of the world market, and we can acquire young talent that want to come be coached by said coach, right? Example, Tata Martino going to
Miami.
Miami, right? That's what I'm talking about, you know. Like, be ambitious. Fuck, it's not gonna happen. But fuck, go hit up Pep, bro. Hey, what's up? Let's talk. He's gonna tell you fuck off, but fuck it, bro. Be ambitious. What do you have to lose? Say no, then go be ambitious. Go after another one. Fucking Jose Mourinho. Fucking get Arsene Wenger retirement. You get what I'm saying?
That
Like,
would be
just
so sick, bro.
just
Ooh,
and listen. He knows how to work with a budget,
yeah.
right? He knows how to work with a budget. And we talking about the kids. That's about the kids. But that's where I'm at. And at this point, it's not again not a knock to Monsieur Sir Callahan here. It's just we need someone that can also attract players.
Someone hit up Arsene Wenger. Ask him what he's doing nowadays, though, because
Well, wasn't he like a consultant for
or UEFA or some shit like that.
yeah,
He's
some
he's
shit like that. Yeah. some boo boo shit. He needs to come coach the Galaxy, bro. We gotta be champions for real, or at least second, fourth place, third place trophies all the time. But we'll
Consistently
win the
fourth
FA
place.
Cup, so we'll win the U.S. Open Cup. We'll be the winningest U.S. Open Cup team, so we good. We golden
Yeah,
Champions League, baby.
that's true.
Champions League. Yep, Champions League. And then Art Pedraza 83. Replacement for Chicha. Bring in another striker, another position. We talked about it also. And Masa
I
and I are
answered
on
my
the
own question.
winger. What's up?
I answered my own question. It was Winger. Winger was the right move. Looking at
Yep.
our roster,
Yep, winger. You got anything else?
I got nothing on Discord. No questions on Discord.
All right. I think we're gonna be good then.
Um, yeah, baby, sign us off so I can hit up Rudy.
All right, reminder. I'm gonna post some shit up soon for Eli. Go support him. Give him some love at Eli Luke underscore. Don't be a hater. You don't want no escalators. All right. Yeah, I gotta go work on the rest of the shit. I gotta finish watching all his videos. I think right now I'm into game number 2. They're like 25-minute halves, bro. So think about it. I'm watching these games over, and I stop, I record, do some things. So on average, each rewatching each game is taking me about what 40 minutes. And if
Damn.
he's watching it with me, then there's maybe an
Yeah,
hour
gotta
because there's some
pause.
analysis involved.
Yeah,
And we talk about it, show him some shit.
that's dope, dog. That's super dope.
Man, but this fucking final, dog, I was furious.
I could tell you were talking about it.
I was mad, dog. Didn't talk about it at all. Like I didn't even snap. That's I was mad. I was like, let's just go. Don't want to talk about it because if we talk about this, I'm be mad. Like it's not gonna be nice. It's not gonna be pretty. Just let's just go. He scored good goals though. And he had crazy one off the post. Damn it. See, just thinking about it right now gets me fucking hot, bro. They should got in first place like, in that tournament. And that's crazy because Strikers is usually a good team. Boca's usually a pretty good team. And of all the teams that they can, that they lost to was that fucking little Capo team. It's probably the weakest team out of everyone. How they made it to the final is it's nuts. But at this age, that's the thing. They're so inconsistent. Fucking, 7, 8-year-olds,
Yeah,
you know, and they lose. Sometimes they make little stupid mistakes. It's just fucking dumb. Fucking hate it, but I love it.
this one. All right, then, Dougie. I think we're still live, so we out of here.
All right.
All
Peace
right.
out.